Hopefully we're back in live from inside Cable Dahmer Arena. A lot of connectivity issues. Either way, it's Kansas leading 4-0. It was Griffin Barker scoring that fourth goal on a tip-in, as Kansas is going to be on a 5-minute power play due to a really late hit there. As they're going to win the face-off there, as it's going to be do so with it.
Major penalty on number 15, Dyka. 5 minutes for boarding.
So 5 minutes for boarding on Griffin Dyka. That's his second penalty today.
Yeah, he had that elbowing call earlier towards the end of the second period.
Your Jayhawks are on a 5-minute power play.
As it's going to be passed across over to Johnson. Johnson looking to find it over to Duso. There's Duso around the net. She's waiting for a play to be made. Cross-ice pass intended for Johnson. It'll be dumped out by the Bulldogs. Roberts taking it. He'll leave it for Johnson. Johnson head man up over to Duso. Tipped it to Adler. Adler back over to Duso. Duso still with it. Towards the blue line over to Johnson. Johnson still with it. Thrown to the corner. Is this going to be wrapped around? Over to Sommernes. Now Adler with it. Shooting one, just missing it high, as it's going to be Duso with it. Thrown to the corner. Now Roberts wrapping around. Try to shot up front. Is this going to be taken away there by the Bulldogs? A 2-on-1. Johnson, the lone defenseman. A shot and a glove save made by Gray.
Yeah, amazing save there by Gray. He hasn't had too many, very difficult saves to make, but he's been making a few of them, and that was one of them, certainly.
So 9:53 left to go, 4-0 the score. Shots are 20-13. It looks like Griffin Barker, a little bit of a equipment malfunction as he heads to the bench to trade sticks. Can't necessarily play with a broken one. Just under 10 minutes to go here, period number 3. Face off Juan over to Hearn. Hearn trying to pass it up over to Barker. But the Bulldogs will take it away as it's going to be Laszlo with it. Dropping it back over to Alta Cruz. Alta Cruz dumping it in. It'll go back behind the net as it's going to be picked up there by Hearn. Is Hearn over to Medina. Lance Medina, first game back in quite a while as it's over to Feeney. Dropping it back over to Hearn, to Feeney. Back over to Hearn. Hearn walking in, backhand over to Barker. Medina off the back door, he scores! And just like that, it is now 5-0. Another power play goal today for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, and you got to imagine that about takes Drake out of it. It's going to be it'd be really hard to come back down 5-0 with 9:17 to go.
So that one should be the exclamation point here tonight. As the face-off is won back over to Hearn.
Number 9, Lance Medina.
Hearn wrapping it around the boards.
He's assisted by number 19, Blake
As it'll come all the way back down.
And by number 18, John Feeney. Power play goal.
Now it's going to be Hearn from behind his own net. He'll pass it over to Walsh. Walsh on the left wing. At the hash marks. He'll stop. He'll wait. He'll walk it back up before fighting it over to Hearn. Shooting one, blocked up front, tipped wide. Feeney off the rebound. Now Medina trying to get a wraparound shot there. It's going to be turned aside. Now it's going to be Rudin taken off the puck there by Walsh. Walsh still with it. He's going to walk it in. Trying to make a toe drag move. He gets knocked down there. It's going to be passed up front. Feeney shooting one. Shoots. He scores! A 6-0 0 Kansas.
Yeah, Jayhawks just piling it on now. Draker can't really do much to stop him. Now it's their 3rd power play goal.
As the floodgates have certainly opened up here in another face-off win by Kansas.
Scoring number 18, John Feeney.
As it's going to be over to Friedhoff, back behind the net, over to Adler. Adler walking around on the backhand, trying to wrap around shot. Holding the line there is Johnson. Another shot there by Johnson, sent wide. Adler in the corner had it. Holding the line there, almost with Schubert, but he's still going to maintain control. As it's taken away by the Bulldogs. As it's dumped in there by Summerness. As it's going to be over to Duso. Battle along the boards. As it's going to be sent back over. Summerness again, all the way back down. Tipped by Johnson. About a minute left to go on the Kansas power play as they lead 6-0. 7:25 left to go here in the game. As it's going to be up over to Johnson. Johnson through center ice. Has it poked away from him. Malcolm Johnson still with it. Will get a headman pass up over to Adler. Rather, that was Barker. As it's Johnson again, lost control. Barker assured that it would go over to Duso, who finds it to Roberts. Roberts shoots one and a save made there by Dyka. As we get a stoppage with 6:56 left to go.
Yeah, Drake had been playing quite a competitive game, but just in these last 4.5 minutes during this power play, Kansas really started laying it in and just kind of taking them out of it.
So the face-off won again by Kansas, this time by Barker, who got it to Feeney. Feeney assures it to Barker. Barker, cross-ice pass, connects with Hearn. Hearn over to Medina. Medina back over to Hearn. Now to Roberts. Zach Roberts gets a pass over to John Feeney. Over to Barker, bouncing puck there. Hearn to Barker, wraparound shot sent wide. Feeney off the back door, and a save made by Dyka. As the Bulldogs are now full strength. Kansas looked really well on that power play, as it's going to be over to Barker. And a one-time shot whiffed on there by the Bulldogs. As it's going to be Feeney over to Barker. Griffin Barker, freshman forward from Wichita, Kansas, as it's wrapped around the boards. The Bulldogs now skating it out. They'll dump it right down to the tape of Cole Walsh before it's forced back into the zone by Jackson Reed. Now it's going to be Walsh getting it over to Strahan. Strahan trying to walk it up. Lost control there as it was poked away there by number 16. Again, that is Rebrovich. Is this going to be cleared back the other way? Is this going to be Reading? Skating it in, a shot sent wide. And off the rebound, it's going to be Strahan. Strahan on the right wing with speed. He's going to lose control before chasing right back after it. Try to drop pass there, but it was met there by Alta Cruz. Is this going to connect there with Rebrovich? A shot save made there by Gray. The puck still loose in the slot. And somehow that puck does not go in, as it was just in the crease. And it's going to be held on to for a whistle.
Yeah, that play there, just a testament to the effort and the level of play that Gray has been playing with all game. Really earning this clean sheet.
So 4:56 left to go, 6-0 our score. Floodgates have sure opened up here in Cable Dahmer Arena. As there's another glove save made by Gray, just 2 seconds after. So off the face-off, it'll be Kim. Cross ice over to Friedhoff. Over to Kim, who had it on the backhand, but it's just poked off the puck there by Sommernes. Sommernes up over to Dick. As it's taken away there. Thrown back in. On the puck now is going to be By. So Johnson lofts that one back in. Thrown to the corner. Kansas has to get back onside, and they'll get a partial change going. This is going to be sent up over Johnson. Finding it to Barker. Throws it into the zone. Racing after it's going to be Fontanetta. He'll win the race. He'll try a backhand pass over to Carney. Carney gets it over to Johnson. Johnson just rips one through the point. Off the rebound, it's Lou, shoots, he scores! A hockey game turned boat race. Paul Carney makes it 7-0.
Yeah, just another display of that tenacity on the Kansas attack. Like they keep taking these second chance opportunities and putting them in.
As this going to be won by Kansas. Drake quickly taking it away. As it's going to be Barker with it. Barker throws it into the zone. Griffin Barker picking up another assist.
23, Malcolm Johnson.
As it's going to be
Even strength goal at
Peterson,
16,
cross ice
over
pass,
in the
walking in,
third.
shot save made by Gray.
James goal scoring, number 16, Carney. Assist from 12, Barker. And 23, Johnson.
Johnson also earning an assist on that last goal.
Jayhawks moving the puck really well today, and the scoreboard shows that. 3:31 left to go. 7-0 our score. As this going to be Hearn trying to get it over to Feeney. As this going to be tipped up there over to Peterson. Peterson waltzing it in. Tries a shot blocked up front. Then getting the rebound there was Dusso. As Dusso will walk it up. So he'll go towards the right wing. He'll go under the goal line. He'll drop it back over to Medina off the post. It's on the line. Shoot, they score. Rather, I saw hands in the air, but instead it looks like play will be blown dead.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there. Kansas seemed to think they got it across the line, but it looks like it's going to be called dead, yeah.
You know, I've got to stop looking at the players showing their hands in the air to dictate if that's a goal, and I got to start looking at the ref pointing at the goal. Either way, that was a close one. A good save there made by Dyka. As he keeps it from becoming 8-0. As this can be sent out. Feeney picking up the puck there. He'll drop it back over to Hearn. Rather, it's going to be Medina up to Dusso. Dusso walking in. He'll try a shot kicked away there by Dyka. Medina was ready to coast into the slot and pick up a rebound. But either way, the Bulldogs send it back out. And a nice play there. Diving poke check made by Blake Hearn. Is this going to be Feeney off the boards? Gets it over to Dusso. Dusso with it. Spinning around. Pass over to Walsh. Walsh on the right side. Tries a shot. Save made there by Dyka and another whistle. This time with 2:17 left to go. As the face-off is won by Drake, and as they tried to send it out, it did go